Hi guys, it's Audrey from Period 4. Throughout this video, you may hear me playing a little bit of this instrument. It's called the hulusi and it's made of a gourd and bamboo rods. Today, I'm going to be instructing you on how to make the Sakya knot. It's a knot in Chinese knotting which represents the spread of Buddhism to China and the mercy and the wisdom of the Buddha. So something you'll need is a piece of string, obviously. Personally, I prefer having a longer one because it makes making the loops for the knot much easier. You'll want another piece of string to make this knot into a bracelet. And here's the final product once again. So here are two pieces of string. Take a piece of tape, fold the string over such that you know where the middle is, and tape the middle of your piece of string onto your table. Just like that. So if we call this side the A side and that side the B side, you want to leave string A down like this, and you're going to take string B and just pull it over, and then you want to loop this. This should go over string A, but then under that side of string B. So right now, you should have a pretzel shape. And then what you do after that, you untighten it a little bit. What you do after that is you loop this back around and you go underneath string B, but then you see this part which is also string B, you want to go over that, and then you go under string A and over the other side of string B, like such. The next step is to take the end of string B again, and don't let that slip through. Move it over string A here, and then under string B on this side, like that. Then you want to take this and go over this string. Okay, here, we're gonna do that again. And then, so you want to move it over that little bit, like such. And then you want to take this underneath that, as well as underneath the main loop that we made in the beginning when we split the string in half to tape it. So basically you're done, but this doesn't look like the knot yet, and it's because what you have to do is pull both sides to tighten, but it won't look like a knot right away once you tighten it. So if you see this, we just want to carefully pull so it starts tightening. It starts looking like the knot a little bit more with these sides. I'm just gonna pull this through, and then you see this goes through the loop. So if I keep on pulling this string through there, I can just extend that side, and then we just keep doing that. See, it's starting to come together. We just keep doing that. So we're not quite there, but we're close. So we want to just keep tightening these as much as we can, but don't pull too hard because it might just crumple up a little bit. So if you have any large loops like this, look, I have this really large loop right here, you can just see where it connects to and just pull on it a little bit to transfer it, the string. And if you keep pulling it through, you're going to have it, you're going to be able to tighten the whole knot. We are there. That is the finished product. And then once we're here, you can see that you have all this string and that. So what we're going to do is, let's just lay this down like such. So you have the two ends of the string like this, and we're going to take our piece of tape that we used before and just tape one side of it. So they're together like that. Then we can pass the other type of string through underneath. You want it to be around the middle, around the midpoint, should be where it passes underneath these two other strings. And what we want to do is you put this over like that, you put this over that, and then you move this string hanging down over here, this one, you move this under all of the others and put it through that loop. Tighten. Then you can do it on the other side, like such. Oh, there we go. The tape fell off. It's all right because we already have them starting to come together. And then just keep alternating the side. You might recognize this pattern from paracord bracelets, I think that's what they're called. It's basically a flat knot. If you ever forget which side you're on, it's the side where like the arrow points that you have to loop over first, like such, right? You see those two, they're pointing towards this side, you want to use this side. You can basically make as many or as few of these left hand and right hand flat knots as you would like to. I prefer to make it a little bit longer, so I'm gonna do that. The clip is gonna fast forward. And what you can do with this is, I guess you can just give it a simple double knot at the end over here. It doesn't really matter how many you do, just don't do too few. I'm just gonna tighten it. The other way, if you're using certain types of cord, some of them will seal if you set them on fire, but I'm not going to make you guys all into pyromaniacs, so we're just gonna double knot that. I'm gonna actually knot it one more time to make sure it doesn't come loose. And then I'm gonna just snip off the extra ends on either side. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space though. So it looks like this. So the point of this is, since these two cords are free, if you pull on them, you can tighten or loosen this. So it essentially becomes like a bracelet which you can tighten or loosen. So if you put it on, okay, the knot is getting a little bit messy. Yeah. But if you have the knot there and you turn it over, you can pull on these cords to tighten the bracelet. So here you might want to tie a knot at the end of these strings. I'll just loosen it again. You can tie a knot at the ends of these strings so they can't slip out from inside the flat knots. And then you can cut off the ends. I could have made them a little bit closer, but it's alright. Yeah, I could make these a bit shorter. I'll just go ahead and do that to this side. Tie a knot here. I'll just snip it right there. So there you have it. So this bracelet is adjustable, so it has a Sakya knot on one side, which is here. Once again, this is related to the spread of Buddhism in China, indicating wisdom and mercy. So through the process of southernization, religions and philosophies from India were able to spread all over the world, such as in China, and it was adopted in China. It also went to Japan, where there was an iteration through syncretism called Zen Buddhism. So Buddhism truly had a great impact on Eastern Asian countries. So here it is, the knot, and that is the flat knot on the other side, which allows you to adjust how large your bracelet is or how small. Here are some professionally diagrammed instructions if mine weren't clear enough. Thank you for coming to our variety show. Bye!